Oil it, how's it going? Back out again. Campfire roaring. Oh yes. Oh yes. What am I like, eh? God blimey, I'm sweating up in here. Whew. Let me get out. I'm inside sweating me nuts off. Yes, the things I do for you to create something different and entertaining. I do try my best. God blimey. So this is a new purchase. I didn't have this on my last trip. Trekology chair. I thought it could be nice if I'm doing some overnights. I mean, well, not overnights, but you know, multiple nights. So it comes like this. Bit of fabric and some legs. Oh, so professional. Arse goes there, doesn't it? Arse goes in the fabric. Yeah. Oh fucking hell. Whew. Oh, you can take my weight, eh? Oh. Still carrying that Christmas weight, right? Yeah. It's all muscle, really. Couple of weeks ago, we were out in the lakes near Scarfell Pike, and we settled at Tarn, Sprinkling Tarn to be precise. We had a banging little night, didn't we? I wanted to walk through the kit that I took on that day and walk through some of the things that were good and some of the things that were bad. There wasn't much good, let's be frank. Verta. So we'll walk through it, shall we? Obviously, starting out, I had my sleeping bag, which is here. I've actually got it in a bivvy bag as well, but I didn't take that with me on that trip. This is just a regular, what is this? Is this I'm not even sure what brand this is. It's a right cheap and nasty one. Oh, this one's Andes. A-N-D-E-S. So Andes, I think it's supposed to be a free season. It's all right. I've never been cold in it. I went camping in December. I mean, you know what the weather's like in England. It ain't that bad really, but it does get cold sometimes. Not that cold if you're in harsher climates. But yeah, I also had the Van Gogh Nevis 100. Yeah, I got this on a budget. I think it cost me 110, 104, something like that. And it's brilliant, little tent really. It's small, you know, it'll fit in most packs. The only drama is, I'm not a massive geezer, I'm like 5'10", but even I felt cramped in this. Because you've got to think about it, you're going to be taking your pack, aren't you? That's going to be taking up space within the tent. So yeah, a little bit too cramped for me. So that won't be coming on another trip. I've actually bought a nature hike, Peak 2, which is supposed to be a 2-man tent. It is much more roomy. Obviously it's bigger, so it's going to take up more space in the bag. But I think it's doable. It should be more comfy. You'll see that on the next trip out. This Badger, the sleeping pad, Trowel Outdoor, eh? Pretty basic, self-inflates. It's got one of these little nozzles on it. It's done me well, you know. I'll be honest with you, if you ain't used to it, you're gonna wake up a bit achy. But after a few camps, I think you do get used to it. And to be quite frank, when I was in the army, we slept on much thinner than this. It was just foam what we slept on. But yeah, Trowel Outdoors. I do want to upgrade this. So I want to get a better one, but they're not cheap. They're like 80 quid to get an half decent one that blows up. I've never had a fancy one that actually inflates to about, I don't know, 4 inches. But yeah, I'm reckoning that's going to improve quality sleep tremendously. So I do want to upgrade to one of them eventually, but you risk punctures. This is proper durable. This could take a beating, I reckon. I'm not really worried about it popping. I mean, I'm sure it's plausible, but I don't think it's too much to cry about. So yeah, there's that. Right, cooking. I didn't do much cooking. I did a lot of brewing up. So obviously you take the gas. Not allowed any open fires in the UK, are you? So yeah, and I have a little insertion sack here. filled with all my gubbins, electrics and things like that. My cooking stuff, spare batteries and things like that. So I keep all that sort of stuff together. So yeah, headlamp, bang that over there. A lighter, probably should have a spare lighter as well. I didn't on that trip, but yeah, it was all right. Little pocket rocket. It's really good, to be fair. It's just, it folds away, sort of collapses on itself, and then you can snap the parts into place. Now I like this because a lot of people you see them with the big and nasty ones, they take up a bit more room. This is nothing, just fits in this teeny weeny pouch, right? So I'm quite happy with that. So in this little black sachet, what have I got in here? Ah, okay. Ferrous rod. Ooh. Oh, let's put that down. Oh, fucking hell, son, that flew nearly on the sofa. All right, I won't play with that indoors. That's good shit, right? So you can start a fire with that. I've just proved it. Actually burnt down. Hey, there you go. Cheeky little headlamp with some settings on it. Full beam, little dim beam, flash the shit out of your disco trance mode, and then off. And then you've got another one for some covert skis, which I think is class. You need a little bit of covert skis in this day and age in the United Kingdom. So that's that bit, that's that insertion sack. And I'll tell you just a little tip for you actually. If it is your first time going out, I sleep with my headlamp around my neck. Because like, you know, like we get used to being indoors, don't we? And then when the lights go off, you just set your shit down. If you wake up in the night and something's going on and you can't find what you're looking for, well, have it around your neck, bosh, you're away, aren't you? So part of the cooking stuff is obviously brewing up. So I've got a little flask. On my trip, I just had some milk in that, but next time I'd probably take some powdered milk. Yeah, I think that'd do the trick. I brought a nice cup because this is what I'm cooking on. This metal jug here. Now, this is great and all, you can drink out of it, except when you do warm this up, you do melt your lips off. So yeah, it's quite handy to have a plastic mug. And then if on my trip out, I was really hoping to cook up I want to cook some burgers. So I got a cheeky little frying pan and I cook all sorts in that. So it's not been used yet, but we'll get round to it. And what I did realise is, how am I flipping me burgers? I need a spatula. So shortfall there, I did not pack a spatula. We would have been flipping with our spork or our hands. Spork, where's my spork? This is cheap and nasty. See everyone on the internet now, they've got them titanium long-handled sporks. Or they're not even sporks, they're just they are a spork because they've got really narrow, what do you call it, it's prongs. That's probably better, to be fair. I'd probably upgrade to that one day or something similar. Just everybody's doing the same shit, so it's fun to be different sometimes, isn't it? You know what I mean? I had this little light bulb. It is dog shit. You can't even see it lighting up hardly in here. It's just a piece of shit, cheap and nasty. I mean, it works. But also what happened to me is in my bag, the button got depressed and it was just on the old time in my bag. So luckily the batteries didn't run out while I was away, but yeah, shit. If you see that, don't buy it. Gotta have them go outdoors. Another thing you might want to consider, something to eat off. You know what I mean? If you're cooking a few items and you want to set things down, you're probably gonna want a plate, aren't you? So yeah, £2, go outdoors. Another bit of critical gear, which I don't think gets enough of a nod really. Where did that go? I bet you I've put that away with a tent. Mong. Woolly hat. This is my son's one, right? A woolly fucking hat. It's so important. Still got the tag on it. But yeah, this actually fits my dome. That's ridiculous. This is so integral at night. So when you're in your DOS bag, your sleeping bag, you just lose so much heat out of your head. So I don't care what time of year it is, I'll always pack that. And it's the same with wet kit in the UK. This is a waterproof jacket, just a lightweight. And then there's this little thing, take the wind off your boat. I very rarely wear that. I've not been in many situations where I need that. But I think if it's extremely windy up on a mountain, or say it's howling, like hailstones and snowing, that would come in useful. Spare socks. Always have a spare pair of socks, especially because what I found is when I trekked up that mountain, I had sweaty feet. And then when I took my boots off, my socks were piss wet through sweat. So I don't know, if you like me and you're sweaty, have spare pair of socks always, I would say. And there's me thick gloves when it gets dirty cold. I just have that in my bag. So in the army, it was just always a mandatory warm kit, wet kit, regardless of what the fuck's going on. Warm kit, wet kit. So I kind of still operate like that, but maybe as I go, like I'm not saying everything I say is the right and only way to do it. I think I've got a lot to learn, to be honest, because some of the people I see online doing stuff, it's a whole new world, all the equipment they've got, and their packs are going to be miles lighter than my pack, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm making steps to improve this, because this bag is so heavy and it's quite, I don't know how to describe that, thick. So I think that was making my life really hard scaling that mountain. And I think if I had a better pack that was like a bit narrower and just rose up my back naturally, I think that would make hiking about more comfortable. And on that note, brings me to the Atom Pack. I've seen people knocking about in these, and I've seen them advertised online. I have ordered myself a custom one, and because it's custom, it's 3 month turnaround. So I ain't gonna see that until July. But it's decked out. It's got pockets coloured the way I want them coloured, and it's a 50 litre one. And I think it'll be really good. I'm hoping it'll make my life a lot easier. So that is en route. Oh, it's Reginald. Say hello, boy. You all right, my boy? Oh, little Reginald. Oh, yeah, good boy. Just don't claw any of my tent stuff. We'll be best of pals. When I went out, I weren't really sure how much to take. In fact, I took too much water. I took this 2 litre bottle, it was filled up. I took this, what is this? Water bottle. This flask. Get off that, no! It was back to claw my sleeping pad. Oh my God, that was a close call. Just said no punctures and you come in here and try and claw it, nutter. I'm guessing that's 600 mil. It does not say on it. So 2 litres and that, I was hauling up that mountain. And to overcome that, Bosch Plus. Okay, so this is a B3 catadine water filter. I've not used, well, I've tested it, it works. Yeah, it's good. It's all in working order, right? So I've got this just stored away for the minute, keep it safe and clean because I don't want mould growing in it. I've got this because you don't want to be hauling around all this unnecessary weight. If you know there's going to be streams and lakes potentially, making sure that, you know, you want to, ideally want moving water, don't you? But yeah, if you know there's water sources, you just run it in a filter and you can clack that. That is 1 litre, that is. So my next trip, I've got this 1 litre and this 1 litre and that bottle. So that's probably still too much, isn't it? So I'd probably just fill this 1 litre up in a little bottle and then grab what extra I need when I'm on the go. I've also got some Puri tabs because why not be careful? You don't want to get the shits in the field. So that is huge. That is going to enable me to do multiple days out, which I'm dead excited about. I want to do some trips where I spend a few nights out. So if I'm going to be doing multiple nights, Bosch, this is what we need, right? I ordered this, right? So while I was like, if I can manage a singular night, I can tuck it away one night, but any more than one night, man's gonna need to drop off the fat ones. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to drop a fat one somewhere. So, I bought this. How much did it cost me? I can't remember how much this cost me. This is called a Youngdo. A Youngdo. You can get it on Amazon. It's got a bit of an edge on it. It's not sharp. I wouldn't use it for anything other than digging holes, to be honest. Oh, it does also turn into a pickaxe of sorts. If you need to fucking start caving someone's dome in, hopefully you won't have cave. Don't cave no one's dome in with it. No, don't do that. But shitting, yeah, sorted now. I can bang a curly whirly out in the ground, no dramas. But this is, again, more weight to the bag. Very irritating. I'll figure it all out, won't I? Curly whirlies covered. Right, I know everyone bangs on about it, but I reckon this is proper good chat. Just slip this in a side pouch of your bag. It's just a map of the area that you go into. Phone apps, they're awesome, you know what I mean? You're getting a live location. But if something happens, like if you've got cold weather and your batteries deplete really quickly, that's something you might not account for. So that is, I think it's really important to maybe have this tucked away in the bag with a compass and have some basic knowledge on how to navigate, get a bearing, or find your location using reference points and finding that on the map. This will be coming along with me on future trips, for sure. Knives. I reckon this is essential. When I went on my trip, I didn't actually take a knife with me. I was rushing about, so I didn't pack a knife, but I think you should bang a knife out with you. Because it's a tool, it's necessary. You can do a bit of bushcraft with it. If you get bored, you could do a bit of whittling, you know what I mean? Find a bit of wood, you can whittle it up into something cool. But regardless of all that, you're out in the sticks. So you've not really got emergency services at your disposal. Now, I think it's just nice to have it on your hip so you feel a bit safer. Know what I mean? Someone comes and messing, ha! You do you. But I think that's a good shout. Yeah, that's what I do. So I'm taking off with me every time I can, using it with purpose, going camping. So, yeah, be sand. And a little penknife's always fun to have. Yeah, very useful. I'm reckoning that's a lot. We covered almost all of it, with the exception of food. If you're going out, make sure you take some delicious scram, because that's what it's all about, getting outdoors, and when you're cold and wet, you sat there, scranning up on some delicious burgers, or sweets, or whatever it is you like, you know, take that stuff out with you, and some bevies that you enjoy. Not necessarily alcohol, I'm not really a drinker, to be honest, so I'll probably just be banging like pop, you know, Lucozade, Coca-Cola, something like that. But if it takes your fancy, cigar it up. Anyway, I'll tell you what I'd do invite. I'd like for you, those of you that are well versed in all this, if you've got any suggestions and recommendations on good quality kit or how to improve your loadout, shall we call it, leave it in the comments, let us know. And if you are enjoying, give us a like. But coming up next, I want to get a camp out, so I'm not sure where we're going yet. I haven't definitively decided where I'm off to, so yeah, look forward to that and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.